Hello, High Tides. I'm Isaac, and these are this week's stories. Hope you're all adjusting to this new school year. Now, there are a lot of new stories coming out, so let's hear one of them.
Lately, society has revolved around brand names when it comes to shoes, athletic wear, and accessories. For example, Nike. Recently, Nike has made a greatly controversial decision to put Colin Kaepernick as the center of its latest campaign for its brand. Do people around our school know Colin Kaepernick?
I don't know who the new face of Nike is. Yes. Do you not know?
Colin Kaepernick is an American football quarterback famously known for starting the Take a Knee boycott to the national anthem before the start of a football game. The first protest took place in the 2016 NFL preseason, where Kaepernick sat on the bench during the national anthem. Since then, the protest has gained a lot of popularity, both positively and negatively. Just in the beginning of September, Nike has made its decision to use Kaepernick as the face of Nike. The campaign reads, "Believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything," which Kaepernick has also tweeted. This quote relates to his belief in not having to stand for the national anthem and the recent listing for NFL's upcoming games, which he was not listed in. The ad has spiked a huge controversy and has led Kaepernick to find himself some raging protesters, but also some unexpected supporters. For example, people have been boycotting Nike's decision by speaking publicly about it, and some protesters have even brought themselves to throw away and burn their Nike gear.
You know how many other sneakers there are to buy, to choose from? You're gonna go ahead and say, hey, buy them our shoes. We stand with people who kneel for the national anthem. Well, sorry Nike. I've been buying you for the past 20 plus years. Not anymore.
As seen, some people have gone to the extent of boycotting, damaging, and throwing away their Nike gear. Would students react the same way? How do they feel about Colin Kaepernick being the face of Nike's recent campaign?
He has a reason for doing it. It's a little, disrespectful to the flag, but as long as he has a reason, and it's like, honestly, that's just a really tough situation.
And I think it's really controversial.
Honestly, I have no clue what the new face of Nike is or who it is, so.
Some students have positive views towards the campaign, while some don't. Nike's response to their campaign was along the lines of, "The current Just Do It campaign celebrates some of the most inspirational athletes today, who have chased dreams no matter the obstacle or outcome." Despite people outraging against Nike and Kaepernick, some people have shown to support the recent campaign and Kaepernick's movement. For example, ex-CIA Director John Brennan joined in support for Kaepernick. John O'Brennan tweeted arguing that he did so not to disrespect our flag, but to give meaning to the words of the preamble of our Constitution in order to form a more perfect union. Overall, Colin Kaepernick is standing for what he believes in, whether or not people agree with him. This shines as a new form of self-expression and peaceful protest, which will hopefully continue on good terms.
Well, High Tides, just do it. And while people are losing money burning sneakers, there are YouTubers making money. You might wonder, how?
The culture behind e-celebrities has always been an interesting one that typically doesn't garner a lot of mainstream attention from the media. For those unaware, an e-celebrity or an e-celeb is an individual who is famous from their online presence. They can be streamers, YouTubers, online personalities, music artists, the list goes on really. Few e-celebrities have ever matched the notoriety of Logan Paul, however. Logan Paul started off as a Vine streamer making interesting content, but eventually moved on to creating daily vlogs on YouTube, and even receiving some minor acting roles from film and television. Logan Paul was a much tamer version of his much more hated younger brother, Jake Paul.
And I just dropped some new merch, and it's selling like a god church. You what?
Most people genuinely prefer Logan over Jake, and considered him far more respectable, mature, and... we really have to talk about the incident, don't we? In January of 2018, Logan uploaded a video where he entered a forest in Japan and stumbled across a dead body. In the now infamous video, Logan proceeded to record the dead body and his reaction to it, with very minimal to no censoring at all.
I really hate to say this. I think there's someone hanging right there.
Point is, he's a maverick. He paves his own path. He don't listen to the haters who may point and laugh. He stuck his neck out for me like a full-grown giraffe.
What, you never stand next to a dead guy? No.
He even put the dead body in the thumbnail, along with a shocked expression in an attempt to get people to click on the video. This video outraged most of the world, from other YouTubers to news articles. Everyone was making a hate piece on Logan at this point. This leads us on to the next fighter, KSI or KSI, that's a better way of putting it, is another popular e-celeb who started off playing FIFA on his YouTube channel. He recently started producing music and even more recently began doing some boxing. KSI fought a much smaller YouTuber, Joe Weller, in an organized boxing match due to some arguments over diss tracks. For the people who have a life, a diss track is a music track made by a music artist to insult another individual or group. Long story short, KSI fought Joe Weller and won. After winning, he proceeded to give a speech on mental illness and challenge a certain someone.
Okay? Mental illness is a real thing, ladies and gentlemen, and I want this event to showcase that anyone who's suffering from mental illness, you are not alone, okay? And you should never, ever, ever give up. If any YouTuber wants it, you can come get it. Jake Paul, Logan Paul, any of the Pauls, I don't care. Bring it.
Logan Paul accepted, and KSI's little brother, Deji, got himself into the mix by challenging Logan Paul's younger brother, Jakey, to a fight, who also accepted. The build-up to this event was massive, with both families constantly clashing against each other and getting into physical and verbal confrontations on a weekly basis. Logan Paul and KSI were practically the center of everyone's attention, and their massive egos led to heavy tension. Eventually, August 25th came, and the two were set to fight. After 6 intense matches where the two fought with all their heart and energy, the results came in, and after 6 long months of build-up and tension, it was a draw? It was a draw? What?
I thought it was weird how they hyped it up for a month, and that was the end of it.
It was robbed. He paid off the judges. KSI should have won that fight easy.
KSI should have wiped Logan Paul.
Actually, do not know about the fight.
Most iconic fight of all time. I was on it the entire time. Saw it from beginning to end. Gold.
I was hoping that they would kill each other in the ring, so we could have 2 less stay on the souls on this earth.
KSI.
I went for KSI because he looked like the more professional boxer maybe, but I don't know. It was a little weird as a fight.
Well, isn't Logan Paul the one that like filmed the suicide?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking KS.
KSI, the main man. What does he have? 16 million subscribers?
Logan Paul.
Probably Logan Paul just because he's more known.
I didn't have a dog in the fight, but I guess if I was to pick one, I would have picked KSI just because like I'm not a fan of what Logan Paul did in that forest.
KSI all day, bro. That is my brother from another mother.
I rooted for KSI.
Honestly,
KSI.
KSI all the way. Deji.
It was scripted, completely scripted. I feel like it should have been like, I don't know, it couldn't have been a draw. One of them was getting their, whooped, but yeah, no, I feel like somebody should have at least come out with a W in that match.
I knew it was going to happen. I mean, they both walked away with $10 million and nobody really won.
I felt like it wasn't really a draw, and I think that the judges were kind of just not really sure who to vote for, depending on the sides, the outcomes, and what might happen to them.
The outcome was kind of boring because I thought somebody would maybe get knocked out or you know, a couple of drops, but nothing really exciting happened in the fight.
Well, I don't think it was very realistic.
Obviously fake.
I paid good money.
You don't end a fight in a tie.
Well, that's what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object.
I do, but like hearing that does make it sound sus as hell. Like it kind of sounds like something that Logan would do.
I feel like it was like planned or something.
Very disappointed. Kind of disappointed. I think KSI should have won because like in the final round he was just like all over it.
It was for the money, and they're both YouTubers. They didn't really take it serious because it came out as a draw, so it didn't even matter to both of them.
High Tides, are you looking forward to the next big fight? And do you think that our High Tide freshmen are looking forward to their next 4 years at Beach High School? Let's find out.
Jonathan.
Moshe.
Where?
Tanisha.
I'm from Russia.
Here.
I'm from Miami Beach.
Miami.
Check hello.
Nautilus. I went to Nautilus.
UK Broad.
It's certainly, high school is certainly bigger than middle school. Like, it's a different group of people from when we was in middle school, because he was used with everybody in middle school, but now it's like a bigger environment, and then like you don't know nobody, so it's like
This high school's a lot like bigger and harder.
They're chill. I think they're really nice. I mean, I have some good teachers, you know, and so.
They're okay. They're good.
I like it, but it's very different, and I don't think I'm completely used to it yet.
I don't like it as a whole. I like it in parts.
I think it's good. It's a lot with all the different like 8 classes. So it's you know, it's a lot more. But yeah, I think it's good.
Fun.
frustrating.
Well, High Tides, there's nothing like some fresh freshmen. Now, there's a lot of trash going around our school, and it's best to clean up for the environment. So, see any litter, pick it up, and also don't litter. Now, that's the end of our program for today, so I just want to tell you to have a great weekend, High Tides.